Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. Today, I want to tell you something that last night shook social media completely and placed Sarah Bluma and Yaman once again at the center of a media storm that leaves no one indifferent. Everything began late at night when Sarah posted a simple photo without makeup or poses, just a tense and determined expression. Beneath it, she wrote a sentence that ignited both Turkey and Italy. I will no longer remain silent. Despite obstacles, rumors, and intrigues, I am with him. A message that seemed directed to the public, but actually hid something deeper. Those who read between the lines understood immediately that Sarah was speaking to someone very specific. The first rumors pointed to Can's family, who have been keeping their distance from her for months. In private circles, it was even said that the actor's mother had commented that this relationship was not for them. For this reason, Sarah's words were interpreted as a direct challenge, a way of saying, I know what is happening, and I will not allow anyone to interfere. A close friend of Sarah confirmed this interpretation to the press. She knows that there are people trying to separate them. Her message was not an emotional outburst, but a confrontation. And this confrontation will not remain on social media. Tomorrow, Sarah will attend an important press conference in Italy, and, according to sources, she is ready to speak openly about her relationship. Meanwhile, Khan's reaction remains a mystery. He posted nothing, answered no calls, and not even his representative managed to reach him. But someone from the filming team leaked a striking sentence. Khan didn't come to work. He is alone, locked in a room, thinking. This clearly shows how deeply Sarah's message affected him. The tension increased even more when it was revealed that shortly after the post, Khan called Sarah, and the conversation ended in an emotional clash. She allegedly said, I am with you no matter what happens, and he replied, I wish none of this had happened. I was only trying to protect you. Words that reveal both the fragility and the strength of their bond. Adding to this drama is another figure from Khan's past, pointed out by some as the person who might be fueling conflicts and sending threatening messages to Sarah. No one has confirmed it yet, but the general silence increases the feeling that something is happening behind the scenes. The tabloids are already talking about a possible decisive step, an engagement. They claim Sarah's message might force Khan to define his position. A journalist summarized it like this. That phrase could speed up a wedding or a breakup. Because the family is in shock, the former partner is back in the picture. The media apply pressure, and Sarah declares before the world, this man is mine. The truth is that these words are not just a romantic gesture. They are a declaration of war, an emotional, family, and media war in which Sarah has decided to strike first, even knowing that many will not side with her. What happens now will depend on the next few hours. One thing is certain. This story has entered its most intense phase. Recently, I cannot stop feeling deeply concerned for the situation in which Yaman finds himself. I often wonder if he is fully aware of the environment surrounding him and the people close to him. I see a man with enormous potential, a solid career, and a charisma that very few possess. Yet at the same time, I see him trapped in dynamics that do him no good. There are behaviors around him that feel dark and manipulative, as if someone wanted to turn him into an emotional puppet. And honestly, I do not think Khan deserves to bear the weight of energies that distance him from who he truly is. A disciplined, strong man with an impeccable international career. It shocks me how some people approach him proclaiming a kind of emotional possession, as if Can were an object that can be claimed or locked away. This attitude is not only toxic, but deeply disrespectful to him as a person. A man like Can does not need to be treated like a child. He needs people who uplift him, respect him, and not those who use his name to fill their personal voids. And the saddest part is seeing how some even use their own children as an excuse without coherence in their actions. All this only creates emotional chaos and a public image he does not deserve. That is why, when the possibility of a rapprochement with Demet is mentioned, I understand it perfectly. Not because she is perfect, but because she has a different energy, more balanced, mature, and stable. In many ways, she surpasses him in emotional intelligence, and that would benefit him. With her, there were no theatrics, no unnecessary scandals, no darkness like the ones surrounding the present. I do not know whether they will ever return, nor is it my place to wish for it. But I believe Ken needs to surround himself again with people who add value to his life, not those who drain him or control him. Sometimes I think the saying, God brings people together and the devil joins them, fits too well with some of the situations in Khan's life. People who approach him today seem drawn to his light, a light they do not possess. But that same light exposes him to danger. That is why my wish, if I may have one, is that Ken wakes up, opens his eyes, and regains control of his environment. He is too valuable to allow himself to be dragged down by those who live in the shadows or feed on drama and manipulation. His future deserves clarity, not darkness. And I hope he is the one who takes the first step toward that light.